Hi everybody, I've got my Luna Ultra here, and I just wanted to show you something that's pretty cool that I've got to go with it, which is a POV head tracker. Okay, so that means that if I use this, it's going to track and the camera will follow where I look. Okay, so it comes in this nice little case here, and you'll see that that's it there, which is actually the charging unit for charging this up. Now I'm hoping there's some power in this because I forgot I needed to charge it before I came out. It has some additional connectors here, so we've got a Velcro sticky one here, we've got a couple of other magnetics type ones here. Oh, that's a clip rather, sorry. And then we've got this fella here, USB, so it doesn't actually have to sit on your ear. But this is the fella here. Okay, so in order to connect that, what we do is we go switch the camera on, go into settings, we select a Bluetooth, look for this unit, and that will then connect it. So let's see what happens once it's connected. Okay, so that connected very quickly. Okay, so I've just put this on the table here. I'm going to put my ear unit on. Goes into here, put the cap on. There we go, it's my ear unit. Okay, so that's on there. Okay, so it's telling me I've been recentered, but when you set it up initially, what happens, it will ask you to look up and look down, and then it will recenter it. So I'm just going to click that again, hold it in. So it's now looking straight ahead for 3 seconds. Look down for 3 seconds. So that's now calibrated. Okay, so you're thinking, well, why is it not moving? And that's because it's been set in a way so that in order to for this to work, is you need to switch it on to record, and then it should then look around wherever you're looking. It will follow and it will work in the same way. So you can see that's working. But as I say, to save power and to it only works when it's pressed on record. So I'm actually recording myself doing this. Okay, so that's the POV head tracker. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna walk around and we'll see what it's like. Now there is one thing I will say. I'm just gonna switch that off a record on there. Okay, you can get this really cool neck mount. Okay, so that goes over your neck like that, clips into place, and then what you can actually do then is you can slot the camera into here. It's probably easier to do it actually when it's off. Right. Okay, let's put that onto there like so. Okay, so that's sitting there quite nicely. Let's just do this again. Actually, I'm going to press record on this. It's looking okay, so we can now see that that is moving around, and I can walk around completely hands-free, and the camera's going to look wherever I'm looking. So let's give it a try. So this was the very first time I actually used this tool, and you'll find that I am looking around quite a bit just to see that it's moving around. I think what you need to do is you need to think about how smoothly you move your head, so you're not jolting like I've been doing there, and be a bit more precise as to how you move your head, so you get much smoother results, and it will do the job. I really liked it. Now you'll probably notice I've got a wrist accessory here. It's not from Insta360. It does come from AliExpress, but I'm sure they will bring one out. I'm going to show you it in the next bit of the video, but you'll find that it actually makes it easy. You don't have to press it on your chest. The remote is on your wrist. Now I have got one other little accessory. It's not an Insta360 accessory. Whether they'll do one, I don't know, but I managed to get hold of one of these fellas here. Okay, I'm just going to put that onto here, and then tighten this up. There we go, that's on here. Okay, so that's now on my wrist, and what I can then do is I can remove this here, put that into there, and now I have my recording unit on here. I can see, and I can press this to start recording, and it will record in landscape. Spare it around like that, or if you've got it that way round and you're recording that way, obviously it will reduce quality to 3K 30 frames a second if you're shooting in portrait mode, but if you're shooting in the other modes, you can then change that to 8K 30 frames per second. There we go, and that's now ready there. I can do that, I can change that all around, and I haven't got to worry about, if I've got it around my neck, I can do all of this on my wrist. So that's pretty cool. See you later.